back to one of our top stories, recent killings of local officials. We go above and beyond the headlines right now with Philippine National Police Chief, Director General Oscar Abayadig. Sir, good evening. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, Pia, good evening.
Sir, can you tell us, you're at a meeting right now, without giving away all the specifics. Who are you meeting with, sir?
No, I'm not in a meeting, Pia.
Ah, I see. All right. Well, sir, let's begin with this. What are we to make of this destabilization angle?
Pia, I don't know. We don't have any information on any destabilization plot as of this time, Pia. And the killings of the recent killings of local chief executives has nothing to do with any destabilization plot, Pia.
Okay, and nothing to do also, at least the measures or the circumstances that led to these killings have nothing to do, as opposed to what some people would like to say, have nothing to do with a supposed planned declaration of martial law.
Yes, of course, none, definitely none, Pia.
Mm-hmm. So, sir, what we are saying is that this is a matter that can be dealt by or with law enforcement and investigation to solve the killings.
Yes, Pia, in these cases, I would like to assure the public that it's not, it has no pattern, it's not systemic, and they're not related in any way, the three killings of local executives recently.
All right. Well, sir, yung kay Mayor Halili nung Monday, yung kay Mayor Bote Tuesday, Vice Mayor Lubigan over the weekend, of course, many reports talking about the varying motives. Like you said, there's no pattern, no? Pero some people are also saying that is this possibly because elections are coming up? This is one way to eliminate your rivals.
Well, accordingly to the family of the Vice Mayor, sabi nila, the only thing that they can think of right now is politika talaga. It's for politically motivated, the killing of the Vice Mayor. What we see on the killing of Mayor Beto, however, is more on work-related or his work as a contractor. But we are not discounting the fact, of course, of political reasons for his killing also.
Mm-hmm. And you can, Mayor Halili po, sir, do we have a clearer motive now?
As of this time, wala pa as of this time. We still are looking into the three motives, yun pa rin, yung kay Mayor Halili.
At wala pang nagsasurface na iba pang motibo na posibleng dahilan ng assassination niya?
None as of this time, yeah. But we're working on it, and hopefully until next week we'll get a lead on the killing of Mayor Halili.
Oh, so there is another lead. There is something else?
No, we're looking on the three possible motives. Yes.
I see. Okay. Are you entertaining the possibility that there could be one other lead that is not yet among the three?
No, I think we have those three, yes.
Okay. Well, sir, you ordered a crackdown on private armed groups. This has been going on for decades, and it seems that no matter what administration is in power, we do have a problem with them. We've whittled them down significantly. Mas konti na ngayon, no? Pero andyan pa rin po sila.
No, we have private armed groups are concentrated in Mindanao, Pia, but in Luzon we have problems on gun for hires, especially so in parts of Cavite, Nueva Ecija, Masbate, and Abra.
So gun for hire.
Yes.
Who are paid? Do we have an idea, sir? Pag gun for hire, how much are they paid? And are these people?
On the part of the case of Father Nilo, the gun for hire confessed that they were paid 100,000.
Okay. So a few years ago, the PNP tried to account for firearms, well, basically registered firearms. No, last Thursday on the record, we talked about the law that governs ownership of firearms. Being able to purchase. Do you see in any way that there should be amendments to this law to limit the number of firearms any person can own and carry around, and also the type of firearm that a private person can buy?
Yes, that has been amended already, Pia. For civilians, they can no longer possess long firearms or the 5.56 and higher. That's the armored rifle. And of course, we have strengthened our background investigation doon sa mga those who wants to own a firearms, especially so with the neuropsychiatric test.
I see. Sir, last question, final question na lang po. What kind of a message would you like to give the citizenry, people who are listening right now? Kasi hindi naman natin maiwasan na medyo nababahala nga ang tao na ang daming ganito, ang daming nangyayari, tapos ang daming mga chismis pa. How can you allay their fears and their anxieties about what's going on?
Yes, that's what we want to assure the public, Pia. There's nothing to be alarmed of. Wala po tayong dapat ikatakot at wala tayong dapat ipakamba. And of course, we'd like to discourage those who are speculating dito sa mga destabilization plot and all na wala pong pinalaman yung mga patayan na yon sa in any martial law or destabilization plot. And we want to assure the public that we are doing our best in investigating all these cases, and want to assure the public also that we are on top of the situation at hindi po namin pababayaan yan, and we will serve justice sa dapat mabigyan ng justice.
At kung meron po silang pwedeng i-report po sa inyo, sa PNP. If you see something, say something. Ganun po ba, sir?
Yes, as we always say, always report anything that is out of the ordinary. Dahil sabi nga natin, yung peace and order concern is not only the concern of the PNP or the law enforcement agencies, but all the communities and all the people of the Republic.
PNP Chief, Director General Oscar Abayade. Sir, thank you very much for joining us this evening.
Thank you and good evening, Pia.